Hi guys, my name is Don for Don Alpha channel. If you're a new subscriber here, can you subscribe somewhere there underneath. Subscribe, comment, and like the video. If you've been here before, you know the drill already. Comment and like the video. How is my lighting, guys? What do you think about my lighting today? I got a new ring light, man. How are my videos like? I still have the receipt here. If you don't like this ring light, I can take it back and I'll get another one or a bigger one. Let me know, how is the lighting today on this video? If the lighting is top notch, let me know. If it's spot on, let me know, man. I just want to hear your reviews, guys, of this lighting. Today I'm starting a new episode for you guys, which is called GINR. It's not everybody who gets access to the news throughout the weekend. The news we discuss here is just the funny news of things which has been happening, which is kind of weird, unique, something new. If technology, it could be something funny just happening out there. We'll come and discuss it here. So GINR pretty much represents global, interesting news reviews. So I'll be just reviewing pretty much the news which has been happening throughout the week. The first one today, we'll start with the Indian students. Visas which have been declined in New South Wales, which is in Sydney and other states. That has been on the news that there's been some kind of misunderstanding, some kind of forgery between the agency or the applicants. So Indian students are being declined or rejected. Most of the applicants who have been applying for visas, they've been rejected for some reasons, because they are suspecting that there's a lot of forgery which is happening in terms of when they are submitting their documents to the embassy. There's something which is happening there, and we hope that it will be resolved as soon as possible, because we love you, my Indian brothers and my Indian sisters, man. You are all cool, man. Indian brothers and sisters. Wanna just mix and mingle. It is what it is, man. We move on to UK, my UK mandem in it. I'll start with a guy called Mizzy. He's a TikToker in UK. The guy has been doing some crazy TikToks. You check them out, man, on TikTok. The guy sometimes, on some of his TikTok videos, he's been like stealing a dog from a fragile lady who can't even run. The guy just, took the dog, starts running, man. And the lady is like, oh, she's looking, pathetic, really, frightened and not knowing what's happening. It's kind of inhuman, though, because you're breaching a lot of people's personal space and, all that kind of stuff, just disrespecting people somehow. So the lady is like, don't do it, don't steal it. And then later you'll bring it back and apologize. But that kind of pranks, he's been really tiptoeing on the edge, man, because whatever he's been doing, it's not as funny, but he got a lot of following because, negativity. Most people follow negativity. If I come here and do something weird, move my pens and whatever, I'll get 2 million views. Just like that, man. 2 million followings, followers, just like that. That's how it is. We can't change it, There's some videos, some things you do to just blow up. So Mizzy has also been like cycling, getting in the shop, sometimes remove his clothes, go on the on the paying counter, and then he's just dancing there with underways, just some weird stuff, or getting in the plaza, any shopping mall, riding his bike. Watch him, man, on TikTok, man. His videos are dope, but kind of crazy. I didn't find them funny. I didn't find them really fun, but I was just like, I don't know. The humor is kind of different, but he's getting a lot of followers. So if people can feel easy to click at Mizzy's channel, why don't you just click here as well? I don't have a lot of negative news yet, but I'll bring you some good stories for you to hear and consume. It is what it is. So the guy was just cycling, getting into the mall. Sometimes he's walking in a bakery, right into the kitchen. The guy doesn't even have a hat. He doesn't even any protective clothing. When you're working food, you always have to do that. He's breaching a lot of rules, laws, and all this kind of stuff. But all those, he didn't get arrested until they started making this prank of just walking into somebody's house without any permission. So the guy walked into another townhouse, and then the lady was outside. She's like, no, 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 what's going on? What's going on? These guys are walking, they're shooting a video behind, his friends are behind. There were 3 guys. They walked in, they were asking, so is the discussion here? They are pretending like they are uni students who want to discuss in that house. They are meeting this, like they're being given a wrong address. But the husband wasn't having it, man. He's like, get the F out of my house, man. Just back off. Just, walk out, please. Don't be messing around like that. So that video only, it got him 19 million views on Twitter. Imagine, man. The guy wants attention. Then he got all the attention he wants, but he got arrested, unfortunately. So he's paid like 300 pounds and 360 pounds, 60 something pounds for that crime. Is fine, and probably is not supposed to repeat the same case for a certain period of time. So it's crazy, man, that people can do that for likes. And then from there we go on to another crazy politician, an Indian politician who go to India right now. Another politician, I don't know what he was doing on a dam, probably was in a boat. He dropped his Samsung into the water. And then the guy got the local divers. They went on the dam bed. They couldn't find the Samsung phone. So once they couldn't find it, the guy went to hire a diesel pump. He pumped all the water which was in the dam. It's crazy, man. Some unimaginable. I know, like in Africa, our politicians abuse power, but like in Zimbabwe, there are really ridiculous stories of politicians opening bins, politicians opening some little stuff just want to be there. It's crazy, man. Like a little bridge, you see the whole president being there with, I don't know, maybe 35 cars. If you look at all the money which has been spent just opening that, they could have even used it for another project, for the betterment of the nation. And then you just complain like, oh, the World Bank is not giving us loans, the IMF is not giving us loans. But there's a money which is being used for the wrong reasons, and it's not really, politicians are not being accountable for it. So this politician in India pumped all the water, and then when it was about to finish, 3 days, took 3 days for them to find the phone. And then, but on the 3rd day, the other water personnel working in the water department from another region came to intervene to mitigate. Like, what are you doing, man? And then this politician was like, oh, there's in my phone, my $1,200 phone. They are government secrets. That's like 100,000 rupees. They are government secrets. That's why I had to do this. I was given permission from a guy who works in the water department in this region, verbally. That was his excuse. But still, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. When he got the phone couldn't work. So it needs to be blown, the water to be blown out, and then it's probably to work again later. But it's just ridiculous, man. Politicians, come on. You politicians, you need to do better for us. You need to do better for us as a people. How can you take such a decision? It's really weird. But anyway, we still have more stories. We go on to another Naija YouTuber, man. Another Naija YouTuber. The guy got a breakthrough interview. He went on BBC. The guy's being interviewed. So I don't know how it ended up for them talking about Nigerians coming to UK. And then he's like, oh, these Nigerians who are coming to UK, they're coming here for greener pastures. They don't want to go back. They're just coming here for greener pastures and bring their relatives. And then they come and then they don't go back. Duh. How can you do that? How can you say something like that, man? It's politically wrong. There's something you can't share. It's just like if a minister is coming to Zimbabwe for lithium, they don't just come for I'm here for lithium. Sometimes they come like sponsoring like a non-governmental organization, dangling like 30 million to the minister, and the minister get a bit of how they do it. So that was really just wrong. It's like denying other people's access to get to the greener pastures where you are. Like, the same access you want, another person wants it as well. Why would you say something like that on the national television? Because the UK government responded to that. They actually restricted. All Nigerians now, they can, who are doing undergraduate, they can bring their relatives, their mom or relative or spouse or whatever, your kid. Those previously you could do that. Just like if you're studying here, you can bring in your immediate family, just your nuclear family, and bring it here, and they'll be able to live with you. But now in UK, you can't do that anymore if you're doing undergraduate, except if you're doing a research like PhD. That's when you can bring your relatives, your immediate family, nuclear family. And then we'll go to another Niger Monday, man. It has been a competition on this week, man. Another Niger brother in UK as well. He's an Init as well. He impregnated his wife and his mom-in-law and his sister-in-law. That means that he impregnated the mother and her 2 daughters at one go. Damn! He's using his manhood, man. Okay. That's weird. I don't have much to talk about on that one. I heard that he's been held by the cops, but he hasn't been charged yet. I don't even know what they're going to charge him of. I know, like, polygamy, it's not, we don't condone polygamy in these first world countries, but I don't know. I know in America, Akon has got several wives. I don't know how he lives with them. Most of them, he said they are Americans, but he has never been arrested. So I don't know what they're going to charge him of. Probably you'll get away with it, depending on how he reasons and how it plays out. And then we'll come back to the aged care. If you're working in aged care, it's been like an opportunity for you guys, those who doesn't have papers, who are working in aged care, healthcare sector actually, even those who are working in disability as well. There's an opportunity for you guys to apply for permanent residence. You can apply your permanent residence now if you're working in aged care here in Australia. It's something which is new, like your employer can do a sponsor visa easily now. It's easy now. As long as he wants to do a sponsor visa for you, you as his employee, of course, you're going to stay with him 2 years, whatever guarantees you sign for, maybe 2 years or 3 years, but it's a good opportunity for you to make money, to get your citizenship. So if you are working in aged care, and if you're working in disability, if you're doing any other stuff like that, look into it. There's try to find the information and try to talk to your employer. If you've been doing a good job, you've been punctual, doing a good job, like they like you, probably they'll sponsor you. Check it out, man. This has been the whole episode of GINR, which will be the global interesting news review. Check it out, man. Next week, we'll be coming back here with another episode of GINR. If you like it, let me know, man. It's something which I'm just starting right now. And if you like it, just don't forget to like, subscribe to my comment, and let's discuss some at the bottom. Feel free to discuss, man. It's a free world. It's free. It's free. You don't have to pay anything to subscribe. It's free as well. And even to like. So see you in another video. For now, I say ciao, my people.